All right, how's it going, guys? Right now what I'm doing is, it's a Sunday, it's only 9 a.m. Normally I don't get up there until about 10:30, but I had to go back and get this thing. My mom loves her teddy bear, so I'm gonna go up there for a bit and then have to come back and do some cleaning. So even if I don't stay here, I want to make sure it looks good. It's the way I was raised, you know. So especially when it's not my home. All right. Yeah, it's a warm one out today. Holy smokes! But you know what? With the clouds here and the UV index is low, it feels nice out here. I know I'm wearing my sweatshirt because I was told it's supposed to be raining a little bit today, right? So it is what it is. So yeah, so we're gonna go up there for a little bit. And the reason I'm saying a little bit, because my mom goes to sleep a lot, right? Like, she's burnt out, man. Like, seriously, she really is. So, but the love and care is needed, right? So, clearly. All right, so. And my van got washed again, thanks to the rain. All right, so we're gonna put that over there. And I'm gonna check the hatch before I go, because I keep on hearing something banging. It very well could just be all the stuff that is in the back, right? So, which is something that they've always told me, you know, like, you have to expect things to be banging around, moving around, stuff like that, right? So, and then yeah, within the next day or so, like today would have been, right now would have been really good to be able to do the oil change, because we're on a little bit of a hill, so it'll drain out more. But yeah, I gotta get up there. I never really got to see my mom yesterday because I could not find parking anywhere, and a lot of my family's been like, we're not gonna show up if we can't find parking. You know, it's a gong show, man. No matter how you want to look at it, you just cannot get in there. So okay, we got about a 10-minute drive ahead of us. All right. Wow, there's a whole whack load of parking this morning. Okay, that's good. So there's no reason why I can't get up there for a little bit. So the only reason why I would leave you guys, if it's at the point where like, you know, my mom's in a deep sleep, then there's no point of me being up there. And the reason why I say that, because I'm not just gonna sit there and do nothing. Right? There's no TV. They do the Amazon Fire Stick thing here, right? So it's just really, there's just no point. Oh man, you know, these roads out here, if the city of Brain was ever to watch my videos, fix the roads, man. I have a light out again, one of my ambers. You know, I know eventually you guys, like, I guess really what I got to try and do is figure out the inside where the wiring is. It could be the pinpoint, but then it's you have to ask yourself, is it worth it to do it anymore? You know? So, it's not the light bulb. It's brand spanking new, unless maybe the water got at it. So, but I don't know. Anyways, let's see here. Sell. And I gotta check up on my free parking pass too. Right? Because they only gave me a week, you know, because they said that, well, in their view, right, it was only supposed to be a week remaining, and I think we're going into, let's see, my mom went in on a weekend, so if I'm not mistaken, this will be like the third weekend or some damn thing. So yeah, anyways, all right, so here's the deal. I dropped off the Teddy, spent some moments with my mom, and the staff came in. You know, it was painkiller time again. I seem to have a bad timing with it, right? So they're like, you know, just give her the teddy bear, say your stuff to her. She can't hear you right now, she's sleeping, come back later, right? I was like, okay. Well, the main nurse, you know, she's 33. She works in different wards, and you know, she's a cutie. She really is a cutie. Very, very, very communicative. I like that, right? So, Anyways, so that's what's going on. It's they took her blankets off and everything, and they're like, "That's your mom." I was like, I was like, "Okay, what about any kind of food?" And they're like, "No." They're like, she's at the point now to where it can only be fluids. She can no longer swallow. She's tried it the other day, and I was like, and I told them that. They're like, yeah, but now it's, as the days go by, the body, naturally deteriorates, right? But her body is kind of rapidly doing it. If that's the way, when I looked at her, like, I tried responding to her or talking to her rather, and what the hell? What's this guy doing? Freaking protesting? Right outside the school? Give me a second here, guys. He's got some kind of poster up talking about different... Maybe it could be talking about the intersection because it's unsafe. That might be what it is. Very, very, very small group of people doing it. So, it is what it is. Peaceful protests are legal. Anyways, so that's what's going on. Right now it's the emotional battle. Right? The big battle is yet to come. And the big battle is going to be a patience game. So, yeah, I came up here early so I could try and have a conversation with her like she normally is, but they were telling me that with the way she is now, this is the beginning of her being very, very, very quiet. So what happens is, apparently a lot of families start getting to the point to where they don't show up as much. Okay, like my family is already doing that regardless, for whatever reasons going on behind the scenes with everyone else. It's their business, but yeah. So my final decision stuff, I don't know what's going to happen. So I can't really even plan anything because I don't know what's going to happen next. And that's the frustrating part, like. Anyways, I'm going to concentrate on driving here, you guys, and I'll talk to you in a bit. So yeah, I'm almost building at the moment, and I'm going to try and do some cleaning. I'm going to try and keep myself going. I'm going to try and keep myself busy. I'm doing the best I can, you guys. I really am. There's only so much that, that family can do for you, okay? In the end, family's supposed to be there for each other and whatnot, but trust me, I haven't heard anything from my cousins at all, right? So, it's okay though. I'm not going to hold things against people because they have their own lives to worry about, but most of my support, like I said, is coming from the hospital, and it's coming from other sources, right? So, yeah, so as for my mom's condition, though, clearly it's not going to get better, okay? When a person ages, hey, Christ, man, there's a guy that just got parked in there. I think they said it was this morning. And overall, his health looks really good. I looked at him, and but clearly there's something going on. Because I think I think palliative care is mainly for people. They're saying it's for people that are on their last legs with cancer. Okay, so you could look really good still and have that, right? So, but anyway, so that's what's going on. So it's 10:17. I think I'm gonna go have some Rice Krispies or something like that. Have a coffee. Keep on coming to terms with things. And yeah, the next 2 weeks are gonna say a lot, you guys. It's really gonna say a lot. So I'm waiting for some of my mom's neighbors to tell me exactly how the protocol works when it comes down to her housing. Because I've never had to experience this before, clearly. So, you know, I'm getting mixed information. Some people say, hold off. Some people say it, do it now. Thing is that we don't know what tomorrow holds, right? So, I don't know what else to tell you guys. So I'm just gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna try and get my stuff arranged properly, because I do have stuff up there. I have to be prepared the worst case scenario when it comes to my mom's stuff. And trust me, 99% of the stuff that is up there was actually given or purchased for her. Like the couch and her table was purchased by me. But if I don't have a place to live, I'm not keeping it. Clearly, the 2 tall units that you guys see in the videos will actually belonged to my, I believe it was my first stepfather, going way back to the early 70s. Right, I was 3 years old at the time when they got it. Right, so and of course the big TV. I think my mom paid like $100 for it. The TV stand that TV's on, I think it was given. And the colorful drawer that you guys see up there, I purchased, right? So, but I don't want it, even though it is old. It's very old, well over 100 years old. And then of course the drawer that you guys would see in my videos and everything from the bedroom, that was actually my grandmother's. But once again, you know, if I don't end up having a place to stay when it's gone, then all that stuff is gone. Everything up there is gone. I have to somehow find a way to store those photo albums. Right? Anything to do with me and my mom, I have to be able to store it, man, because that's history I'm never gonna want to let go of course. You know. Anyways, I have to get going here, guys. I just wanted to get a video out there showing you guys I made it up there, and I'm gonna have to somehow get some rest too because I am blatantly exhausted. Because everything comes down to my hands like for this, so I don't know how many months it's gonna take. If it takes months, it could only take days. I haven't got the slightest clue. So. Anyways, I'm just rambling here. I'm gonna get going, so I will talk to you guys if there's any kind of an update on her, or I might just wait for a couple of days and before my next video. I'm trying to get you guys' videos as the best I possibly can, but I just have I really don't have much to share. It's all the same stuff, man. That's how my life has always been. So. Like, I could show you, if you guys really want me to. I could be at my mom's place. I could be cooking, doing things, cleaning. But I'm quite sure you guys don't want to see that stuff, right? So, okay. I'm going to get going. I'm going to get upstairs. I will talk to you guys later.